Let's take a quick look at how to divide mixed numbers. So the problem is 1 3/4 divided by 6 1/5. We'll take a look at it on the tablet. Right here, I've got it written out already. So the first thing we have to do when we are doing any math with mixed numbers is to convert them to improper fractions. So if you have to review that, you can go to Khan Academy and review converting mixed numbers to improper fractions. And there's also a link in Canvas on the page where this problem was found. So 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. So 1 3/4 is equal to 7/4. 6 1/5. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 1 is 31. We can rewrite this problem as 7/4 divided by 31/5. These are equivalent expressions, right? So in order to divide fractions, there's an expression people use. It's keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. So this may make it easier for you to remember how to divide fractions. But basically, instead of dividing fractions, we are going to multiply the inverse of the divisor. And that is the same as division. So we're going to keep this fraction the same. So 7/4, it stays 7/4. We change the operation here from division to its inverse, which is multiplication. So put a little asterisk here. And I recommend an asterisk here as opposed to an X. You could also use a dot, but that may be confused with other things. So a little 6-line asterisk like this should be pretty straightforward and not mistaken for any other variable or a decimal point or anything else. And then flip. So we take the inverse of this fraction, which is 5/31. And if you are unfamiliar with any of those terms, please try Googling them at Khan Academy, and you can see a video explaining what those mean. Otherwise, you can contact me also. Now it's just a regular multiplication problem. So if you have trouble getting from 1 3/4 divided by 6 1/5 to this 7/4 divided by 31/5 to the equivalent expression 7/4 times 5/31, then consider reviewing fractions a little bit more. Okay, so easily enough, when we multiply, it's always numerator times numerator, which 7 times 5 is 35. And then denominator times denominator, this gives us the new size. So the first one, the numerators, tells us how many of each piece there are. So we're going to multiply those together to get the new total number of pieces, 35. And then we multiply the denominator by the denominator to get the new size. 4 times 31, well, 4 times 30 is 120, plus 4 more is 124. So this is our new fraction, and then we just have to see if we can reduce this at all. So let's take a quick look at the factors here. Factors of 35. We've got 5, of course, and then 7, and what else? 5 and 7 may be the only two. Okay, I think those are the only two. And 124, the factors are 2, 2 and 62, right? Because that would be half. And then does 3 go into this evenly? No. Does 4? Yes. So 4 and 31. And then does 8 go into this evenly? No, 8 does not. So you might need to review your you might need to review your divisibility rules in order to do this. But this fraction looks irreducible, and this is a proper fraction. So this would be the answer we put in at WAMAP. And this is just a picture of the WAMAP problem. But if you go to WAMAP, you can put this problem in, and you would write it 35/124 as your answer, and that should be correct. All right, go ahead and try it yourself. If you get stuck, please message me from inside WAMAP.